Hello, my name is Austin. For the past 10 years, I have been researching a possible link between some of the most tragic events in modern history. I now have photographic evidence of that link. Please, continue watching. Some of you may know her as Courtney, or skaytcha, from such online videos as Seen It, or Response to 17 and Pregnant. You probably believe her to be no more than a 17-year-old mother. You would be sorely mistaken. I have in my possession photographic evidence that she is in fact much older than she claims. This is the earliest known photograph of Courtney, taken sometime in the early 1900s. As you can see here, she appears quite a bit older than the 17 that she claims. This photograph in itself is rather tame, and does nothing to foreshadow the horrible events which she would become an integral part of later in her life. The first tragic event that Courtney can be credited for is the explosion of the Hindenburg, the blast of which killed 35 people. Courtney had been known to kill individuals from time to time, but this was the first mass murder that she had ever attempted. A local tabloid accused her of being responsible, but no charges were ever pressed. Courtney was also one of the few survivors of the sinking of the Titanic, and while there is no physical evidence that ties her to this tragedy, I find it hard to believe that she had nothing to do with this ship going down. Later on, Courtney disguised herself as a man, changed her name to Henry Dillinger, and worked her way up in the military, soon becoming one of the president's top military advisors. She is in fact almost single-handedly responsible for the use of the atomic bomb on Japan. And while it may have been necessary to end the Second World War, you can be certain that her reasons for using it were entirely sadistic in nature. Soon after this achievement, Courtney dropped the disguise and went into deep seclusion, only to return years later as the presidential forerunner for a women's lib group. Luckily, she failed in this endeavor, but still I cringe just to think of what would have happened to this fine country had she become president. What I have shared with you today will probably get me killed, but I don't care. We must stop Courtney before it's too late, before she kills again. Please, join me in the fight against Courtney. Spread the word before it's too late.